So when radiation is administered to an area that's not directly the lung, liver, brain, heart, they will try to protect those organs with a lead sheet. So they essentially will put on top of you a drape that is made out of lead and try to keep radiation from infiltrating places where it doesn't belong. In most cases, it is pretty protective and it doesn't cause a whole lot of side effects that way. When radiation is needed in your liver, lung, brain, etc., they will try to minimize the damage to that area, but they're not going to be able to keep it from happening altogether. And in some cases, it's just a casualty where they couldn't avoid hitting my lung, for example, when I had radiation therapy on this side of my body. It was one spot. They were willing to take that risk, knowing that it would cause some damage to my lung. In just that one spot, I also lost a breast implant because of that, because the radiation caused a capsular contraction in that area. There's no good answer for how they protect the organs once you have a lesion inside one of them. If it's the liver is going to really regenerate much more quickly. It tends to be a pretty resilient organ. So there's actually even a specific type of radiation that they call Y90 immobilization that they actually insert with a needle, tiny radioactive beads for the liver lesion. It's very successful in some situations for metastatic breast cancer of the liver, and it doesn't cause a total lot of damage to the rest of the liver, just that spot where the lesion is. But they're really still working on how do I protect the rest of the brain, because that's game changing. You could have swelling and that could lead to death. And in many cases, people with brain lesions actually die because of the radiation. And something else that there's a lot of debate over is the use of steroids to protect the rest of your body as you're going through treatment. So steroids are administered at a high level before treatment and during treatment. In some cases, people's faces that look like mine, a little bit pudgy, end up, and I'm not joking, this wide and this large, because of these steroids cause this massive water retention in what's called moon phase. There's a lot of debate over whether it actually prevents swelling in the brain and whether the quality of life issues and some of the infection risk that occurs are worth it to take those steroids. So we're kind of at a cool point in history where they're looking at, we've said radiation is the right decision. In some cases, radiation actually causes cancer. It has been linked to cancer. I have a friend who had thyroid cancer who later developed metastatic breast cancer. So it's a lot remains to be seen.